Hello, welcome to another episode of Ben and Sin. My name is obviously Sin, and this is
Ben.
Okay, so pretty much before we get started, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out to watch this video. So give it a like, comment, subscribe, and press the notification bell so that you guys can be notified when we upload again. So today is going to be, from the title, I guess you know already, it's going to be a get to know us. So this is my fiance. I am also his fiance. So we're going to answer a few questions just so you guys can get to know us a little better.
I didn't know my password.
I've been through your password. Relax.
Alright, then I'm about to change it. That's not safe. Someone knowing your password.
Okay, so the first question is, when and where did we meet? Do you want to tell the story or should I?
Oh, yeah. Ladies first.
Okay, so we actually met here, right?
Yeah.
So we met here. It was so weird. That story is just... So the first time I met him, they had come here to get like a shovel or something from the basement. And his good friend at the time was actually trying to holler first, which is so weird, first of all. Because I was in the room minding my business, looking busted as usual, a 15-year-old kid. And he came in and he tried to compliment me. I was looking at a calendar and he was like, you know, you're as beautiful as every month on that calendar.
Especially me. Right?
Yo, he was like, you're as beautiful as every month on that calendar. And I was like, what the hell is this guy? And this guy was just standing out there laughing his butt off, which was hilarious because I feel like they probably discussed this before he came into the room. But either way, the fact that he came to me, I was actually more interested in this one because he was standing off to the side and he was quiet, which is so weird. I don't know why that happened. But either way, like, they ended up moving upstairs. They had actually bought this place. And they moved in upstairs. We got to know each other a little better. And then, boom, we became a couple. When was it? 4/18/10 was our date. Don't ask me when that was. You know what our date is.
No. But I think we actually met in like...
We met in like... It was in the winter time. So it was like November, December-ish.
Oh.
Yeah, so, okay. Question number 2. How long have you been together?
That's easy.
Go ahead.
You just answered. Pretty much you said we met in 2010.
Yeah, so answer the question.
So about 8, 9.
Yeah, April will make it 9 years. 9 years. But we were off for like a year, so, you know, we do not need to get into those problems.
I was just taking a vacation.
Okay, the first thing you noticed about each other. So, you start.
No, you go first.
No, you go
first. Good. You said, what was the question?
What was the first thing you noticed about me?
That you short.
Seriously? That was the first thing that you noticed? My height?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you gonna get mad at me for that?
No! No, but it's weird. Like, that's like the first thing you notice about me is my height.
He has to be something, right?
Yeah, I guess, but still. Okay, well, the first thing I noticed about you, what was it? You were so freaking quiet. It was weird.
I'm always quiet.
Yeah, but it was weird. Like, in the first meeting, you were like, hi, how you doing?
Yeah, I try to be fancy and shit.
You're like, hi, how you doing? And that was literally the only thing I heard from you.
Yeah, I was trying to be polite.
Yeah, and now it's like, I can't get you to shut up.
Exactly. Nah, man, you can't shut me up, man.
Okay, the next question is, what are your zodiac signs and do you believe in it? So what's your sign? Do you remember your sign?
Sign is Capricorn, right?
Yeah, you're a Capricorn.
And anyway, my birthday just passed like 1 or 2 weeks ago.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, so yeah, somewhat.
You believe in it?
Yeah, somewhat. Some stuff. Certain things, as you said.
Like what?
Stubborn and hard-headed.
Yeah.
These are me. Like, you get 100%.
Okay, well, I'm a Taurus. I mean, I guess I could say my
Like
sign.
the car? Taurus?
Yes, like the car. Like the
Oh,
car, like the bull, whatever. But I mean, the attributes fit me, but I don't personally believe in the zodiac sign. Like, I think it's interesting that so many of its characteristics match me, but I personally don't think that defines who I am. You feel me? So it's
Yeah.
like, I know I'm a Taurus. I know I'm stubborn and all this other stuff, but I don't personally believe that defines who I am. Whew. This is a good one. The next question is, what is your least favorite thing about each other?
What? Damn, that's a tough one.
Take your time, babe. Take your time.
What was the question again, just to be sure?
What is your least favorite thing about each other? You want me to go first?
Yes, please. So I can pretty much
Think about it, ponder on it, figure it out. Okay.
rephrase your sentences.
Seriously? Okay, well, my least favorite thing about you is pretty much the first thing I noticed. You're so quiet. It's like
but
the fact that you're so quiet, sometimes I feel like it's like pulling teeth to get you to communicate with me.
yeah, but at the same time, once you know me, a lot of times people say I'm not quiet once they know me.
Yeah, but we still have that issue. The fact that you're so quiet and reserved can be the reason why you don't always communicate with
Yeah,
me.
but that's who I am by nature. So I can't force that.
You can fix that.
No.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
The only...
I was born like that.
No, you were born.
What?
Listen, no, you can fix that. That is
How?
something. You choosing to be quiet and not communicate is definitely a choice.
How did you fix that? Help me.
Talk more. We'll work on it, babe. We have forever to go. All right, go ahead. Answer the question now. You
No.
have plenty of time to think
So
about it.
that's the only thing you have?
Yeah, you have to give your least favorite. So only one. You don't have to
So-
give a list. So you were gonna give a list about the things you dislike about me?
Which is I can find. So
Oh, you can't find.
No,
Oh,
I can't
you're
find.
so sweet.
I can't find anything. But if you want me to make up something, so
Okay, let's hear what you have to say.
oh. Do we really have to get into this?
Yes, you have to. It's a
Ooh.
question.
The sing thing.
The what?
The singing thing.
What about it?
Randomly, you just started singing a song, and sometimes I have a headache. Sometimes I go into something bad. And then you just walk in like, ooh.
But
Yo, I know I lie a lot, but because I remember one time your sister asked me if I ever get tired of you.
and you told her no.
Yeah.
So you lied?
At that time, yeah. So, yeah.
I really thought it didn't bother you.
Gee.
Well, that
Some days is fine, but some days, bro, I don't know where you get that.
it's
You
a
like catching
habit.
the spirit.
Like, I used to sing professionally. Oh my god. I used to sing professionally, so it's natural for me to just break out into song. So do you want me to stop that?
No. It's fine.
No?
No, it's fine.
But it's your least favorite thing about me.
Yeah, at least like a little bit.
But okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does it bother you?
0.
You just
Did you say 1 to 10?
yes.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bother you at all?
Yeah, because
But you
0.
just said it was your least favorite thing.
Yeah, because I have to do something. I have to say something.
All right, fine. Next question. Complete this sentence.
Ooh.
You're my. Do you want me to go first?
Wife, fiance.
No, come on. Not this. This is so. That's so boring.
Ooh.
Do you want me to go first?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
You're my peace.
Oh, okay. Good.
You're my peace. So like, when I'm stressed out, if I know that something is bothering me, I know that talking to you, being around you, just being in your presence, you know, saying jokes, things like that, enjoying each other's company brings me peace. And even if it's for a little while, I forget the crap that I'm going through. So you're my peace.
Okay.
So your turn. Go ahead. You're my, meaning I'm your.
Mental.
I'm your mentor? Okay, elaborate.
Yeah, when I'm going to things, so you lift me up. Sometimes I'll be driving, I'll be tripping, so yeah, I'll be tripping in life, so you catch me. You know, sometimes I want to do some bad stuff. You talk to me. So you change me. I mean, you change me as a person, so
Aw, you're so cute.
it's all good. So I was never perfect, but now I'm not saying I'm close, but I'm better now. So thank you so much.
Nationalities.
Me, pretty much straight Asian.
Straight up what?
Asian.
To the bone?
To my knowledge, so born and raised.
Speak some Creole.
I don't know what to say.
Say what every Haitian says when they say, do you speak Creole? And they be like,
Like I say.
not boule.
Yeah.
Okay.
Born and raised, so I came to US at a young age.
Yeah, like you came here permanently at like 14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you came pretty old. Not, I don't want to say pretty old, but you were pretty young, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still connect with my country. Still follow up like normal kids.
Okay, so my nationality, I was born in America, but I'm Haitian as well, but I have like Cuban and Dominican in my bloodline, but I only relate to the Haitian nationality because both of my parents were born and raised in Haiti, came to America at like a much older age and all that other stuff. So pretty much like when someone asks me, I tell them that I'm Haitian. And yes, before you guys start in the comments, a lot of people tell me, wow, you don't look Haitian, you don't look this, that, and the third, because I don't know if you can see from that far, but I have freckles and all this other stuff. So like a lot of people don't believe me when I tell them that like I'm Haitian. So if you ask me, like I'll elaborate and say that I have Cuban and Dominican in my bloodline, but if you just straight up tell me what are you, I tell you I'm Haitian, point blank period. Next question. Do you have any siblings?
Yes.
How many?
2. Pretty much my parents have 3 kids. Same dad, same mom. And I'm the second one, and I have an older brother and a sister. So we're like pretty much a year apart, so they the best, so.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You know what I mean?
I hope they see this. That was sweet.
Yeah, man, without them I'm nothing, so.
You a lie.
Yeah, man, they help me, so.
That's sweet. That's sweet. In all seriousness, that's sweet.
Yeah, they, I mean, we go up together. Like, yeah, good. We talk all the time, so. Just had a few texts with my sister. So I gotta take her some business for her. So yeah, we're good. Especially I'm close to my parents too. So yeah, because now in this generation, kids don't really get comfortable with their parents. But thank God, so I have a strong relationship with both of my parents, especially my dad. So it's like I don't know. Like everything to me. So.
How you going into your parents? This is about your siblings.
Yeah, but my parents brought us to this universe. So
yeah. Okay.
So
yeah, okay, you get a pass.
Because without them, me and my siblings would not be there. Yeah, but anyway, my parents have 3 kids, and I'm the second one. So I have 1 sister and 1 brother, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. I have 6 siblings. Yeah, 6 siblings. 3 from my dad's side only, and then my mom and dad had 4 kids. So it's 7 of us in total. And how many do I have above me? 4 above me, older than me. 4 are older than me, and then 2 are younger than me. That equals 6, right? Yeah, that's 6 siblings. So I think they're all accounted for, right?
Yeah. So
if I have any other siblings, you know, Haitians are known to be having like outside hidden children and all this other stuff. So if I have any other siblings, I don't know. So I only know 6 of them. pretty much.
So pretty much you got 2 sisters and 2...
No, I have 4 sisters and 2 brothers. Yeah.
Sorry, my mic is not that great.
Who said 2 sisters and 2 brothers, but I just said I had 6 siblings. Last question.
Yes.
This is a big one. What is your favorite quote?
Oh, you're talking about
in life, just in general. What's your favorite quote?
Actually, right now, I would say it's come from Wayne. So, prepare for the worst. It's still praying for the best. So I feel like this have a lot to do with life. So always pray and make sure you do some preps, because sometimes things happen, and some of the things, they're gonna come regardless. So, such as death, accident, which is bad to talk about, but it's best to sometimes prepare yourself. But these things can happen. So I feel like that was one of the best quotes that Wayne can come up. So
my favorite quote, you've heard this one before, because I put it in the song that I wrote, How I Feel, which is actually like what our intro is. Actually, it's a song that I had written a while back to Chris Brown's How I Feel, and I had written it about my own personal trials and tribulations at that time. And you know, due to copyright issues, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to create my own beat pretty much. So I went and created that beat, recorded it with my good friend CJ.
Oh, respect, bro.
Who also is, I'm gonna put, that's gonna be down in the comments as well. And you know, the quote goes, when you feel the whole world is against you, just turn around and watch as the world follows you. So that quote to me, like, I just look at it as in like, don't always look at your trials and tribulation as in like, that's it, it's the end. Like, just find a way to turn it around, find a way to move forward. You know, ish happens, and you just got to make the best out of whatever situation that you're in. And at the end of the day, you're gonna come out on top. You know, like, there's no such thing as seeing the highest of highs without hitting rock bottom, pretty much. So it's like, that song at that time was my rock bottom.
You know, because you were like 16.
Yeah, no, I was 17 at the time, because around that time my dad had just passed away, and I was dealing with the whole music business, and it was just a whole bunch of crap. People were telling me that I wasn't good enough to be a singer, and sex sells, and that I needed to lose weight and all this other stuff. And like, I was going through all of these fad diets. I had low self-esteem. I didn't like who I was looking at when I looked in the mirror, like a whole bunch of nonsense. And that quote resonated with me, and that's the reason why I put it in a song, because it was like the fact that those words were able to lift me up at that time where I felt like no one else could. Like, that meant a lot to me, and to this day, like, I still read that quote. I still, if I could tattoo that quote, I would. But you know, this one tattoo that I got hurt like hell. I don't know if I could ever get that many words on my body. But yeah, so when you feel the whole world is against you, just turn around and watch as the world follows you. So even now, like, it just it gives me chills. So yeah, that's it. That's all the questions, babe.
That's pretty much it. I really appreciate everything. So, and also, I don't know if I should get into that.
What?
I am a believer, so. And you guys,
yeah, we're Christian.
Yeah, so you guys gonna hear a lot of comments, a lot of words that related to God from my mouth, because I really believe so in God, so that's just who I am. So yeah, please respect that. So. And
right, everyone is free to believe in what they believe in. If you choose not to believe, you know, we're not going to hold that against you. You know, everybody believes in what they believe. They choose to follow what they choose to follow. This is a no-hate channel. We're not looking to, you know, spread negativity or try to push our beliefs on anyone. We just want everyone to respect the fact that, you know, we're believers, and that from time to time we will mention God. We'll talk about prayer and this, that, and the third, and hopefully that doesn't run you guys off, you know?
Alright, so that's all I'm saying for now, and see you guys in the next video. So
wait, this is our first video, so like,
yeah.
How should we end our videos? Because there has to be some type of outro.
Outro, like, so hard, a kiss. You feel me? Oh, like the handshake.